Hello adventure riders from around the world. In the next few minutes I'm gonna talk about the tires I've got at the moment. Continental TKC 70. Behind me is one very interesting road, but let me show you around. See where I parked the bike? Next to the road here, on that small hill, in the middle of nowhere. Perfect opportunity for me to talk about the tires. Continental TKC 70. But before I even start, let me show you where I am at the moment. So I left early morning from this area somewhere around Mushwell Brook, and then I took the road to Singleton, and now I am on the road number 69 going from Bulga, PT and Windsor here down there. So I'm somewhere in the middle around this twisty section, which is absolutely wonderful. But this is not the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video are the tires, or TKC 70. So this is the rear tire. You can see I've got already 12,000 kilometers on that tire. You can perfectly see that it starts to have this bitumen edge here, or the top is a little bit more flat than the sides. This is because I have spent many kilometers on the bitumen roads. Let me check exactly how many. Alright, so I have almost 12,000 kilometers spent on the road, and as you can see, this tire will last at least more 2,000-3,000 kilometers without any problems. You can see what is the central line here, and it still provides a perfect grip on the roads like this one behind me. Twisty roads, on wet surface absolutely perfect, dry surface absolutely perfect, gravel roads it is manageable, but it is not going to be my choice of tire if I have to spend more time on the dirt roads. I mean dirt roads like this road here now, like gravel road. For something like this, yes, they are perfect. They're not gonna work absolutely perfect every time. It will be a compromise, but at least you will be able to do it. Let me show the front tire now. It's a typical for TKC. It starts to show already. You see this angle, how it's chopped the angles here, and then this is high and this is low, this is high. So it starts to vibrate already. Look at this. Look at this now here. They are not even, the edges are not even, and start to have some vibrations. But again, keep in mind that this tire got now 12,000 kilometers. I have ridden it in almost every conditions. Like as I said, bitumen roads, dry and wet, absolutely perfect, stick like a glue. Gravel roads, I will say they are okay. Few times the front slide me, but they are okay. The rear cannot really provide the grip I need, but they are okay. Muddy roads, not at all, because this gap here is not big enough. Let me show you again. This gap is not big enough. So when you go to the muddy roads, it feels very fast with mud, and that's it. You actually spinning and doing nothing. The front wheel, it's a little bit better, but again, see how tiny the gaps are, and they were filled very fast, and then the tires became like a slick. So also these tires, the reason that they last so much is because they are not really soft. They are pretty hard tires. That's why they last a lot. But as I said, guys, it's always a compromise. Yeah, they will last a lot, but they're not gonna provide the grip you need, especially if you plan to ride on the dirt roads or in the winter on the cold bitumen roads, because for that purpose you'll need a soft compound. You need as soft as possible tires, and yes, they will were quick, much quicker than this, but they will provide a better service. And one thing I noticed, especially on the rear tire, when I was in Tasmania, I met Phil, and Phil has the same tires, TKC 70, but on his Yamaha Tracer 900, and they were 160, so this is 130 tire. So on 160 tire, white tire, these tires looks like completely different tires. So just keep this in mind. Look at now how the shape is and all of this different knobs, but on 160 tire they are absolutely different. But anyway, I'm very pleased with the choice of the tires. Of course, it was not my choice, it was given to me with the bike. So if I have to plan to come and ride in Australia in the winter, the way I did it, the way I always try to go to some dirt roads, as I spent let's say 10 days in the outback and rode on many gravel roads, dirt roads, muddy roads, sands and stuff like that, I will choose something different. Like I already showed you this Mitas 07 Plus. It's a perfect choice. Yeah, it's finished very quick compared to this. These are 12,000 and will have at least more 3,000, 3,000, or 15,000. And the Mitas almost finished for 6,000 case. But they will be more safe for the winter. And because the safety is always number one, this is what I am talking about. So these tires are for who and for who are they are not. Okay, so everyone who plan to spend mostly I'd say 80% of the time on the road, or 90% time on the road, especially in the summer, yes, they are perfect. So you will have the chance to ride at least 10,000 kilometers before you start thinking about tires. And they are not for people who really want to spend most of their time on the road, off-road, dirt roads, gravel roads, muddy roads, sand. On the sands, they are just like nothing, useless, absolutely useless. Yeah, I cannot tell you how much they cost at the moment because the prices vary in different countries. But yes, this is a good choice of tire if you plan many kilometers. If you have an idea to spend the time only on this type of roads, go for something more aggressive like TKC 80 or at least Mitas 07. So I hope this information will be useful for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. I'll try to reply as soon as possible. As you know, now I'm on the trip, but at least I will read all comments, and if I can suggest something, yeah, it will be absolutely my pleasure to do it. As usual, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time. Ciao.